continue with the DAZA. It's the same day actually, I just split the videos. I'm uploading now the previous one and now I'm making a new one. Still it's Tuesday, May 31st. I was thinking to continue with the intake manifold, wiring harness, oil heat exchanger here, pipes to close this area. But if I do that, I have to remove it from the engine stand and I have to take it out. I don't want to take it out yet. So, plan B, I don't have the exhaust manifold gasket, the new one, and I don't want to put the exhaust manifold on and hurt the cylinder head. Okay? So, standing by. The exhaust manifold, I'm gonna send it at the end. After I'm gonna make whatever modification I'm gonna do for the EGT, I'm gonna send it at the end for resurfacing here. I'm gonna measure it first, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna send it to be nice and straight the surface. Not something crazy, let us say, it depends. If it's too much wrapped, how much? 1/10 of a millimeter, 2/10 of a millimeter, you're not gonna have any effect. So that's the story with the exhaust manifold and the engine. Pause this one, not now, I haven't washed yet. Turbos, that's the old one, obviously, that's the new one. The old one, there are some cracks. This it might be from the broken spark plug. It might be, it looks like. Okay, I don't care so much because the customer, he brought me a new turbo. Alright, I have it here. I open it because I have to use the hot side from the turbo, and I have to use also the oil line, oil return, oil feed, oil return, and the coolant lines. Okay, now with the new turbo it comes this gasket. But I don't want to use this gasket, and I cannot use it actually on this. This turbo had this gasket here, metallic gasket. I want one new one, please. For that I need one new one to put it on, because when you crush it and has a heat cycle, that's it. So otherwise I have to make it with a spray copper, and I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I prefer to put a new one. Alright, the fittings for the coolant lines. One thing that I don't like, what's the oil feed, how many threads it comes inside. There is 1, 2, almost 3 threads. And I said, okay, maybe it doesn't have enough space here. Maybe there's not enough space, but if you come here and see, there is plenty of space inside. So what's the reason somebody to cut the bolt so short? Did they cut it without the washers and then they add the washers and was short? I have to take care about this. I have to find one. I think I have one. At least one. I'm gonna check. Alright, so you're gonna tell me, okay, why you're doing that. Oh, wait, let me finish. Now, what's this one? At 6 o'clock, okay, the oil return, it's slightly more up. If you compare it, let us say, with this one, it's more straight. I don't know if you can see on the video what I'm talking about. This is sending up a little bit more high, this is sending up a little bit more low. So I might have to clock it. This will gonna happen at the end. When we're gonna put it, when we're gonna install it at the engine. Alright, so give me a second. What's my plan? I'm gonna put the hot side, I'm gonna secure it, not crazy torque down, normal, little bit. Just don't play. Why? Because to install the EGT sensors, I want to see where it's gonna be the turbocharger. Obviously, to don't put, let us say, any sensor here and it's bothering with the turbocharger. So that's the reason why I want to install the turbo. Now you're gonna tell me you can use the old one, right? The lines, I'm gonna see about the lines, how it's gonna end up. I might put again the nylon, the new one, keeping it as this, and I might do it with the old one because the same dimensions outside. So why not, right? To don't have a chance with the new one to have any headache, we're gonna keep it for the end. I have to shop also this fitting. I have to remove the Allen from here. and I have to get this fitting from here. Yay! Alright, that's the story. Let me put back again the box. I'm gonna put back again the box to be nice and safe. Let me see if I have any cap also to protect this one, to cover it here. It's gonna be nice. The pipes need to be washed, not now. It's gonna be washed with the intake manifold, with the half intake manifold actually, rails and the other stuff. For now, like I said, yeah, let me put this back again to be together. Why not, right? Ah shit, this is because of the temperatures. No, okay. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, this is a little more tight because of the heat cycles. Okay. That's the plan. Pretty much. Anything else? Something else? I wish to... let me try to find the old exhaust manifold gasket. I can do also that. Yes, why not? I'm gonna try to find the old exhaust manifold gasket. I'm gonna put the old one. I'm gonna make the test with the old one. It's a little bit headache. You have to route it. You know, it's a little bit tricky, but not something crazy. Yeah, stuff like that. Story of my life. I was looking for a longer bolt than this. This I don't like it, not because it's short only, because here where it steps the washer, it's not the right one, if you like. I found one. I had one. That's much better. I just have to drill it at 4 millimeters. Hey. Alright. This one, I mean, in one case, in this bolt, it comes like that, the washer. The other case, there is a full support. This will gonna seal much better. Alright, no problem, I'm gonna change this to washers. Then, unfortunately, I found exactly the same length bolt. I didn't find longer. To me it looks much better than this one, but it's exactly the same length. Then I was thinking, okay, let's use this bolt, that's nice. This fitting here is 14 millimeters. Why you don't get a different fitting? Obviously not this one, this has been modified, a new one. But this one, it's 11.5, 12 millimeters, 2 millimeters less. 2 millimeters thinner. 2 millimeters thinner. If I put it here, it has enough threads to go inside. I already tested actually. It comes inside without any problem. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find one fitting like this but lower profile. There is a room. It's not a big deal. I mean, even if it comes more down, there is no problem at all. Oh, you don't like gonna have any problem. So that's the plan with that. I'm still looking for the exhaust manifold gasket. I have the guys outside looking for it. Just I wanna say something about the bolt, you know. Need to drill it at 4 millimeters and it will gonna be fine. Yep. Same height. Yeah, same height. Yep. That's the old one, the new one, I have it over there. I put in a box back, I put in a nylon. Okay. Stay there until it comes the time for installation. I don't even have to use a filler cage. I don't even have to. what do you see there? The Grand Canyon. At the end, like I said, after installing the EGT, then I'm gonna send for final for a resurface. I have already measured the exhaust and the intake and the surface and up the intake the cylinder head, sorry. Okay, it's excellent, there is no run out. I have already checked that before. Where I'm pointing, this is because definitely somebody at the comments is gonna ask me how it is the surface on the exhaust. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not waiting from you to tell me what to check, you know. What I'm gonna do, because I didn't find the old exhaust manifold gasket, I might put some masking tape and put it there to get some measurements to see where we're gonna put the sensors. And suddenly arrive the gasket. How lovely. Nice. I was planning to put a masking tape. I don't know if I mentioned that on the video, but since arrived the exhaust manifold gasket, I'm gonna keep it there. I'm not gonna hurt it, just to don't hurt the cylinder head. When it comes the time to connect EGT, it's the worst for me. I hate it. I'm gonna explain why I have to hate it. You're going with a marker, you're going with the EGT sensor. This is the adapter that's supposed to be in place. That I'm gonna explain what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. First, what I have done here. Turbocharger, that's the old turbo, like I said. The new one is here. I didn't open it. I removed it before I put back again inside as it was. No need for now. So, turbocharger on, exhaust manifold on, downpipe. I didn't put a clamp here on the external, you don't care. And the inlet pipe. Important to be there, otherwise, from where you're gonna route the sensors, right? You need to see if it's bothering or not. So, pay attention what I'm gonna say. The only thing what you need inside of the pipe, it's this tip here. Only this need to be inside. You don't need the threads to bother the flow. It's performance, okay? So you don't have to end up, let us say, to be the threads inside and the sensor to be there. You don't want that, because this is per port, and 5 pieces of this, it's gonna create turbulence, it's gonna create a resistor, and it's not right. The only thing what you need to be inside of the pipe, it's only this tip here. That's what you need, not here on this one, or that one over there I'm talking about. Then, what I'm doing, first I'm drilling it, then I'm tapping it to these threads, then I'm grabbing this fitting here, what you see on the lathe, I'm removing some of the threads to come face, then I'm giving to the welders to weld it all around for me, and then when I'm putting it inside, I'm putting it just only to be the tip. Nothing more, nothing less, only the sensor here front. That's a small piece, it's a sensor. Now, what I'm doing here, I have to find a place that it's not gonna be the cable to don't touch, let us say, on the manifold, on the downpipe, or wherever, to don't bother with the nuts, to be able to bolt it at the end, obviously, to be able to put the turbocharger. You get the picture. After welding this adapter on the pipe, obviously I have to remove a little bit from the insulation to be able to do that, and I have to be as close as possible and the same length in all of them. I cannot put, let us say, one here and the other one here and the other one, let us say, here and the other one here. It won't gonna work. You want to be more precise. So that's what's make it difficult. At the end, after machining this fitting, making it perfectly the same on the pipe, and put, let us say, 1.5 thread on the pipe, and then they're gonna weld it for me, the welders. Then I have to get the reamer and I have to fix it with a reamer. Why? Because it won't gonna enter the sensor. You don't have to force the sensor inside. You don't have to force this one through this one. It has to come nicely. That's why I need to get the reamer. And after that, you're crushing these two and sealing this one and this one. These two are like that. It's a classic It's a classic, and I hate it. Yeah, I hate it. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, let me start doing it. I don't wanna do it, honestly. The time that I'm gonna spend to do all these things for the EGT and the adapters, I need the same time to close everything, put it on the car and start the engine. Makes sense? Yeah, because like I said, I have to put everything, then I have to remove everything, I have to do all the job, then I have to test fit again, and then okay, obviously I have to send the exhaust manifold for one resurfacing to be nice and flush, to don't be like how it was, how I saw you earlier. Okay, that's it. I cover the intake, right? Yes, I cover the intake. I have put the dipstick here just in case. I'm not gonna drill anything here inside the engine room. Just I'm gonna mark the position, then I have to take it out. I have to bolt it, I have to tap it outside, drill it, tap it, put this one, see, then after that I have to put everything back again to see that's okay, that's not bothering, and then finally welding it. Yeah, waste of time. It's not really waste of time because it's gonna be useful when you're going higher to see what's going on, how they're performing the cylinders, to don't have any headache. It's gonna help a lot the tuner, I believe. Alright, I show you the pipes, I show you this is nothing, this comes second, third, fourth. So today and tomorrow, I hope tomorrow to be ready. I hope. From resurfacing, no, but at least from the position of for the EGT I'm talking about. Yep, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna make a mark so don't be full inside, or if I install it when it comes back from the resurfacing the exhaust manifold, if I'm gonna install it and then I'm gonna put the manifold, so to be able to see how much I'm gonna reach inside. Or I'm gonna make a mark. We're gonna see. How it's gonna be. That's it for now. Or if I crash it, if I crash it, it's compromising this one. So after that it cannot play. This is, maybe I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna see. Because not on this one, this looks like a stainless steel. I was have another one before. I'm using some different with the, let me show you if I have one. No, screw it, I don't have it here. On the previous one that I'm using here, this is a copper, bronze or copper, and when you are crushing it, it cannot change after that. It cannot change the position. I think also this will gonna be the same because this is squeezing it. It's supposed to be the same. My point is, let us say to write number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fix it, let us say crush it outside while the exhaust manifold is out, to make sure that you're gonna enter inside of the pipe only the tip of the sensor, only the actual sensor, actually this one, and then when we're gonna install it, to put it for final where it's supposed to be. It makes sense. Let me read also the sensor. Let me read it. I can read that one, there's no problem. I'm not gonna connect these fittings. This I'm gonna leave it for the electrician. So I'm gonna connect everything and I'm gonna bring the cables in one place. I might find also some insulation like that to be all together, to be nice. We're gonna see about that. Let me read just from curiosity the sensor. 24.1. It's supposed to be fast, the readings. What, my finger is colder or what? What in hell, I'm dead and I don't know that? Where is the glove? 1 second. Anyhow, 23. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, the important on this is to see how much reading, let us say this, the one that you're gonna install, and to see if there is any big difference. Usually they have 1-2 degrees plus minus, but it's fine. It has to do, I think, with the length of the cable, or in any case. For the 1 or 2 degrees doesn't make any difference. Even 10 degrees doesn't make any difference. The thing is, you don't have a 100 degrees difference from a cylinder to the cylinder. Yep. Okay, let me take care about this. Why I take it out? It was a dumb idea, right? So what? You see, I'm finding excuses to don't work on it. Anyhow, I'm taking care about this one, putting it back. I'm start working on it. I'm gonna see you again when I'm gonna finalize the manifold. Most probably tomorrow. Thank you.